100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girl.
I personally thank Caitlin Clark for lifting up our sport.
This isn't just for Caitlin, but you asked me about Caitlin. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that that player set it.
Okay.
Well, the fact that this white girl came on the scene where there was a bunch of sisters that preceded her, spanning decades, that were big time, that deserved a lot of credit.
What Dawn Staley said about Caitlin Clark is just absolutely insane. So a year ago, Dawn Staley made a controversial tweet regarding a referee's call during one of Caitlin Clark's games. This incident happened during a crucial match between the Iowa Hawkeyes and their rivals. Caitlin Clark made one of her best shots, but before that, a teammate got fouled and made 2 out of 3 free throws. Dawn Staley took to Twitter, questioning the call and giving credit to the referee for influencing the game's outcome. This tweet quickly went viral, and a year later, people are still talking about it. The resurfacing of Dawn Staley's tweet has reignited discussions about Caitlin's career and the challenges she faced. Staley didn't hold back her thoughts. While some fans agreed with her, others felt it was unnecessary to call out the referee publicly. This incident shows how intense and passionate the sports community can be.
Did Caitlin Clark?
Yes, she did.
How many did she score tonight?
She had 23 in the first quarter. Oh my
God, no.
Fast forward to today. Caitlin Clark is doing her thing in the WNBA, and she's proving her worth. Despite the challenges and the critics, she's making a name for herself. The WNBA is a tough league, and players often have to deal with intense competition and scrutiny. Caitlin has shown resilience and determination, which are qualities that have endeared her to many fans. Dawn Staley's comments, whether you agree with them or not, the internet never forgets. And any statement, especially from a prominent figure like Staley, can resurface and spark debates long after it was made. As the WNBA season progresses, all eyes will be on Caitlin Clark to see how she handles the pressure and performs on the big stage.
The miss. Clark from the logo!
Caitlin Clark has quickly become one of the most notable figures in the WNBA, showcasing an impressive combination of skill, determination, and leadership. At just 22 years old, Clark has managed to achieve remarkable feats in her rookie season, and her journey from a college standout to a professional basketball star is nothing short of inspiring.
And is Caitlin Clark in the room?
She sure is.
Yeah. Caitlin, it feels like just yesterday when I called your name to the stage as the #1 pick in this year's.
Known for her scoring ability, court vision, and leadership, Clark quickly rose to prominence. Her performances in college basketball set her apart as one of the best players in the country, which led to her being selected as the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft by the Indiana Fever. The transition from college basketball to the professional league is often challenging for many players, but Clark adapted quickly and made an immediate impact. Her rookie season was filled with standout performances that solidified her status as a rising star in the league. She finished the 2024 season as the league leader in assists per game, averaging an impressive 8.4 assists. In addition to her playmaking ability, Clark also proved to be a reliable scorer. She averaged 19.2 points per game, showcasing her ability to score from various spots on the court. Whether it was through driving to the basket, shooting from beyond the arc, or making mid-range jumpers, Clark displayed a versatile scoring arsenal. Her ability to contribute in multiple facets of the game made her a valuable asset to the Indiana Fever.
Nelson Adota trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside. And
Clark's impact extended beyond individual statistics. She played a crucial role in leading the Fever to their first postseason appearance in 8 years. Her leadership on and off the court was instrumental in the team's success. Despite being a rookie, Clark took on a significant role in guiding her team and helping them navigate the challenges of the season. Her maturity, composure, and competitive spirit were example in every game she played.
Breaking news here on SportsCenter, and a surprise to absolutely nobody. Caitlin Clark has been named WNBA Rookie of the Year, the #1 overall pick. Didn't only break rookie records in her first year in the W.
One of the most notable aspects of Clark's rookie season was her ability to rise to the occasion in big moments. She consistently performed at a high level in critical games, earning the respect of her teammates, coaches, and opponents. Her performances in the playoffs, despite the team's early exit, were a testament to her resilience and determination. Clark's contributions were vital in helping the Fever make it to the postseason, and her efforts did not go unnoticed.
But she also took down a few league records, including scoring the most points by a guard in a single season. But wait,
Clark's outstanding rookie season earned her numerous accolades. She was named the WNBA Rookie of the Year, receiving 66 out of 67 first-place votes. This prestigious award was a recognition of her exceptional talent, hard work, and contributions to her team. Being named Rookie of the Year is a significant achievement, and it placed Clark in elite company alongside some of the greatest players in WNBA history. In addition to being named Rookie of the Year, Clark was also selected to the All-WNBA First Team. This honor is typically reserved for the league's best players, and Clark became the first rookie guard since Diana Taurasi to receive this distinction. Her inclusion in the All-WNBA First Team was a testament to her impact on the league and her ability to compete at the highest level. Clark's accomplishments in her rookie season came with financial rewards as well. She received a $2,300 bonus for being named to the All-WNBA First Team, in addition to the $5,150 she earned for being named Rookie of the Year. These bonuses were a recognition of her contributions to the league and her growing influence as a player. While the financial aspect is significant, it is Clark's on-court achievements and the respect she has garnered that truly define her success.
Team, me not being on the team, so I'm excited for them. I'm going to be rooting them on to win gold. I was a kid that grew up watching the Olympics, so it'll be fun to watch them.
Despite her success, Clark's journey has not been without its challenges. One of the most debated topics surrounding her rookie season was her exclusion from the U.S. Women's Olympic basketball team. Many fans and analysts believe that Clark deserved a spot on the roster, given her outstanding performances in the WNBA. Her omission sparked discussions and debates, with some members of the selection committee later admitting that she would have been a strong candidate if they had reconsidered the selection process.
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history?
Caitlin Clark is currently the NCAA's all-time leading scorer. She has led her team to multiple championships, including 3 consecutive Big Ten tournament wins. She has become the face of college basketball, not just for her incredible skills, but also for her ability to draw attention to the women's game. However, the path to this level of visibility and success in women's basketball was not an easy one. For decades, women athletes and coaches had to fight for basic resources, fair treatment, and respect from their schools, sponsors, and the public. The story of women's basketball is full of pioneers who faced significant challenges. In the 1970s, coaches like Tara van der Veer had to drive their teams to games because there was no funding for proper transportation.
No one in the history of the game has been luckier than me. I know when I reflect, there'll be smiles, there'll be tears.
Today, van der Veer is the all-time winningest coach in college basketball, surpassing legends like Duke's Mike Krzyzewski. Similarly, Gino Auriemma, who built the powerhouse program at UConn, started with a gymnasium that leaked during games. Coaches like Pat Summitt of Tennessee and Dawn Staley of South Carolina worked tirelessly to build programs that could compete with the men's teams in terms of success and respect. Their efforts paved the way for players like Clark to shine in a much brighter spotlight. Despite the progress, women's basketball has long faced inequality. Players and coaches often dealt with inferior facilities, lack of media coverage, and minimal sponsor investment. It wasn't until 2020 that ESPN decided to broadcast every game of the NCAA women's tournament's first 2 rounds. Before that, many games were available only on high-priced pay-per-view services, making it difficult for fans to watch. This lack of visibility hurt the growth of the sport and limited opportunities for players to showcase their skills.
Let me show y'all the men's weight room. Now, when pictures of our weight room got released versus the men's, the NCAA came out with a statement saying that it wasn't money.
The turning point came in 2021 when Sedona Prince, a player from Oregon, posted a TikTok video showing the stark differences between the weight rooms provided for the men's and women's NCAA tournament teams.
You aren't upset about this problem? Then you're a part of it.
Eventually.
Guess what, guys? We got a weight room, yeah! We got a ton more dumbbells. Look at that. Look at all these racks.
The video went viral, drawing widespread attention and sparking outrage. It showed the inequality that women's basketball had faced for years and gave players and coaches a powerful platform to demand change. The NCAA was forced to respond, and the incident became a symbol of the broader fight for equity in sports. Caitlin Clark has benefited from the progress made by those who came before her. Unlike earlier generations of players, she doesn't have to carry the same burden of fighting for visibility and equality. She can focus on her game, and her talent speaks for itself. Experts like Dr. Lindsay Darvin, a professor of sport management, have noted that Clark's success is largely due to the foundation laid by past players and coaches. Without their efforts, the attention and respect that Clark enjoys today would not have been possible. Clark's rise comes at a time when women's basketball is finally gaining the recognition it deserves. Attendance at games has increased, TV ratings have improved, and sponsors are starting to invest more in women's sports. This is not just a victory for Clark or the Iowa Hawkeyes. It is a win for the entire sport.
Vegas has matched its largest lead with 7. Bird comes up with a steal. Down the floor, Sue Bird in for 2.
Players like Sue Bird, who won championships at UConn and in the WNBA, have long talked about how women athletes are judged by everything except their performance on the court. Today, the conversation is shifting, and the focus is finally on the game itself. The success of women's basketball is also a testament to the power of community and collaboration. For decades, players, coaches, and advocates worked together to push the sport forward. They passed the torch from one generation to the next, each building on the progress made by those who came before. This sense of shared purpose has been crucial in overcoming the many obstacles that women's basketball has faced. Caitlin Clark burst onto the scene in 2021 when she was a freshman. At that time, women's basketball wasn't allowed to use the term March Madness, showing the inequality in how the sport was treated compared to men's basketball. However, Clark's brilliance on the court, combined with a larger movement for women's sports, started to change perceptions.
As Caitlin takes a seat with us, a struggle early, but what got you guys going as the game wore on, Caitlin?
You know, it wasn't the prettiest game, and I think this win speaks a lot about our team, speaks a lot about our culture.
Her exceptional performances, including scoring 44 points in a single game, brought massive attention to women's basketball. She announced her entry into the 2024 WNBA draft, where she is expected to be the #1 pick, showing how far the sport has come in gaining recognition. The changes in women's basketball are not just about individual players, but also about the broader system supporting them. The Kaplan Report was a crucial moment in uncovering how women's basketball was undervalued and underfunded. This report, combined with the growing popularity of players like Clark, has led to significant changes. Businesses and sponsors are now investing more in women's sports, recognizing the value it brings. For example, companies like Ally Financial are committing to long-term events such as the Ally Tip-Off, which offers significant payouts to participating teams. This level of investment shows that women's basketball is no longer seen as just a cause to support. It's a profitable and growing market. Attendance records are being shattered across the country, with sellouts becoming more common during the regular season. Power 5 conferences have reported record-breaking tournament attendance, showing the increasing fan base. Now, from leading the league in assists to earning Rookie of the Year honors and being named to the All-WNBA First Team, Clark made a significant impact on the league and established herself as one of the brightest young stars in basketball. Now that's all we have for today's episode. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell while you're down there.